Hello friends, welcome. We're here to play Kingdom Death. I need to fix my face camera. Well, I can't fix my face, but I can fix the face camera. There we go. Alright, well, I just fucking pressed cancel. What an idiot. Done. Alright, we're here. We're back. We're playing Kingdom Death. It's Lantern Year 19. We're facing off against the level 2 Red Witches. Brawl and Nico. I'll put the glasses on. Let's get ready to rumble. Hey, Paint Liquor. So over here, we've got the girls all set up, ready to go. It's a cool looking showdown. Here's me two things. Hello, Jeremy. And the usual dealio. So we've got some awesome survivors, absolutely awesome survivors. I'm very jazzed about this showdown. Here is the stuff. We have Life, we have Discouraging Presence, we have Witching Cloak and Red Initiate, and we have the terrain there, etc. So if I look here, do I have anyone with physiognomy? No people with physiognomy. No. Okay, cool. Let's shuffle these decorinos. So this is the hit locations for her. This is face up, a reflex. This one's not face up. G'day, Peace Fishy. Yes, good time for everyone right now. Me, you. It's not good for the people in Europe. It's middle of the night for them. All right, this one's face up. We have Meteoric Thigh Belt. Ah, quite do Speaker Cult Knife. Yes, free Speaker Cult Knife. See you, Moose. Hello, Baba Ganoush. All right, so those are all in play, and we've got this. Now, I love the I love the Boiling Blood. So we're going to do Boiling Blood in this showdown, even though you're not supposed to. I just think it's the best to have Brawl do her thing every 5 minutes. It makes me very happy. So let me just get some beverage, and then we'll run through the survivors, and we'll depart and arrive at the showdown. So we'll just depart, and then we'll apply arrival bonuses, and then we'll give everyone 5 survival from our first aid kit and our the Crimson Candy. Yeah, she's always doing that, mate. She's always trying to get time together on a Sunday. It's supposed to be Toy Soldier time, and she's always like, let's spend time together. Pest, absolute pest. Okay, Gnat has Regalism and Freeform Dancer. So I want this Freeform Dancer to get targeted by Nico, so that we can ignore hits thanks to Freeform Dancer. It's exciting for Freeform Dancer to actually have some relevance in a campaign. It's also interesting that her way that she levels that up is just by ignoring a hit. So she actually levels that up with blocking, deflecting, and everything else. So swords in her gear grid gain block 1 with Blackguard style. So she has the black sword. So pretty cool. So we'll put up a block, and that'll be one of our actions that we do. Everything else on her is great. No big deal. She's a sword master, so it's wielding the black sword. So she's speed 5 on the black sword. Actually, she's speed 6. No, speed 5. Because she's got sword master. Outstanding. Hitting on a 2+. All right, Mozzie is wearing the Marchioness set with the Regal Plume and Wrath. so good. Has joint array, just fantastic stuff. Guitar mastery. We're going for grand weapon spec as well there. That's glorious. Scarab's our prodigy. Oh, by the way, our settlement survival limit is 24 at the moment. So Scarab's a prodigy. She's got Discourse Savant, and she is rocking the greatest Gax. She's also got Axe Mastery, which means if she does a wound with the axe on a location that has a persistent injury, we gain it, which is fantastic. So we might be doing that very shortly because there was actually a persistent injury on top of that Nico. And this one has 8 eyes, which means we ambush the monsters. And what's even cooler about that is because we go first, that means we get 2 rounds without these guys having an attack on us. It's Atomic Lance. We don't have Irradiated, so it's not devastating. We can get irradiated on a second person if we want, but we don't need to. And finally, our Scout, Lousy, not doing too much. Hang on a second, who's our Scout? G'day, Wise Poet. Was Lousy our Scout? Yeah, she's our Scout. Okay, she's in orange, but I'll just change that. Perfect. Okay, so we're good to go. We will start the timer, and we get to go first, which is fantastic. So, start the timer. Boop. So over here, I'm going to go with her first, pack leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. She's actually got speed 6. So she's going to dash into the rear of Nico, spending a survival to dash. And that will give us our bump on pack leader because we've moved 6 spaces during our act. So she's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the blind spot. She's going to swing 3 speed with the greatest Gax. She is an Axe Master. So these hit on a 2+. So 7, 4, and 9. The 9 is a perfect hit. So the greatest Gax has now got barbed 10, which means it's strength 50 million. So we get a 1. Arresting departure, first strike. No. Nico performs Witching Cloak. Have I got reaction cancelling on this person? Scarab the Prodigy. I don't think this is our person who's got reaction cancelling. No. Alright, so Witching Cloak, we're going to have to perform that. Is swap the Red Witch winner with another random Red Witch. Then the Red Witch that's swapped in performs their basic actioning, targeting the original attacker or target. Can't do anything about that, but we can still wound that location. So 2+. Hey, she goes down to 6 health, 5 health, 7 health. She's got 8, yeah? She's toughness 13. Life 8. Yeah, great. So we do, oh, that's a shame. Yeah, we do get a free move on pack leader. Excellent. So we'll move this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these two are going to swap spots. And Braille's going to do a basic action on her. So Braille's basic action at this level, she doesn't have bonus speed or anything. So she's just going to roll a normal attack. Good work, Jeremy. So that's a 4-speed attack hitting on 4+. However, she's got 2 evasions at 6+. Miss, miss, hit, hit. We don't get to ignore any hits. So 2 hits, and they both go waist and body. And those are 2 damage apiece. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, perfect. She doesn't have reduction. No, perfect. That does bash, and so that will be the end of her. No one can stand her up, so I don't get to do my free deflect at the end of my turn. So she's knocked down, but we get to stand up at the end of our turn from Fist and Tooth. All right, let's do this person here who has the... That's an impervious hit location, so... And that's not even a reaction. All right. Let's go do the Black Sword here. Into Braille's blind spot. It's 5 speed. That 1 misses, the other 4 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that's not another instructor's departure. It is a figure emerges. Add a red initiate to the thing. I forgot how annoying this fight is. So we add a red initiate adjacent to the attacker. So that goes here. These two are going to swap. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare, Deno. That was first strike, isn't it? Yeah. So Nico is going to perform a shot there. Oh, let's see if we wound. We do. So she's down to 9. And yep, Brawl performs Witching Cloak, done. So Brawl's going to make, no, Nico's going to make an attack. And then Brawl's going to do her act. So Nico's attack, it's going to target the chick here in blue. And this has got our thing. Yes. Cool. So Nico is, how many speed are you, Nico? You're 4 speed. You're hitting on a 3+. You're going to move into range. Guess what? We're ignoring one of these hits. Misses, misses, ignored, 1 hit. And it goes to our waist. And those are 3 damage. And she loses 2 survival. Okay, so that's all done. She's ignored a hit, so we mark that across. So now we're going to do Brawl. So Brawl's going to have an attack on this chick in March in S armor. So we're doomed. We can't do anything about this. We've got osteophage. We've got joint array. All fine. So Brawl's attack, 4 hits. Is that right, Brawl? Have you just been a real pest? Evasion 2, 7. Yep, that's 4 hits. Good work, Brawl, on my March in S survivor. Hands, boots, hands, waist. So hands, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. No. And that does bash, which does knock us down. Cool. Okay, so we'll restart this now. So this was her act. So she'll spend a survival to stand up Mozzie. With that. She is going to surge to attack that red initiate. So the red initiates are 2 hits, strength 30, kills the red initiate. And remove 1 of your bleeding tokens and gain a red thread. So that's her done. She can fist bump her actually, so maybe we'll do that. Actually, we don't need to do that. She's going to stand up at the start of our next turn anyway. Okay, so she's had her act, and she has surged. So let's do, let's do this chick with the Colossal Chef's Carver, I guess. So we're standing adjacent to Brawl. So we roll a perfect hit. Because we've got Grand Weapon proficiency and we're attacking during our act, we are actually going to knock her down, aren't we? We'll just mark this. When you, or is it when you critically wound? When attacking during, if you critically wound, the monster is knocked down. Perfect. So we're critting on something with sharp. It's not a critical, but it is going to do a wound. And then any survivors in the blitz zone are going to have a thing. We didn't fail, so we don't do that. So she goes down to 8 wounds. We'll then surge with Wrath. What do we got on top for her? Yeah, that's a reflex. So I do have joint array. Has anyone else got joint array? She has. She doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't. I've done a bad job here. I really need to start leveraging my joint array plan better. Let's go over here and we'll move this chick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to attack with the Atomic Lance. This is Hoo Hoo Grub. So this Atomic Lance is a Qatar. Oh, maybe I should do her up in the... Yeah, I'm going to do her up here. So she was here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just dash her to there and she'll swing with her Atomic Lance. That is a Qatar. 2 hits. Here and here. So we've got a parry and a super dense. So we'll do the super dense first because we cancel this reaction because it's a Qatar. We roll a 1. Because it's an axe, we can re-roll that. Failed wound attempt. So we roll a critical, which doesn't help us. But it does do a wound. So she goes down to 7. And then we will attempt to wound this one. This is a parry location, so I need a 9 or an 8 to crit. So that's not a critical. Braille protects her favoured leg, full move away from the attacker. So she's going to move speed 7. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's down here. I guess we can stand her up and she could dash and have an attack on what's her name. So let's do that. We'll dash and swing there. And what was using Hoo Hoo Grub during her act. 1 minute left. Yep, so she'll dash. Oh no, she has already dashed. Okay, retract that. She will not dash. She'll just stand right where she is and do that. Okay, that's our first turn over. So let's do our second turn. So she'll move to here and she'll swing with the Greatest Axe on Nico. She gets a perfect hit and a second hit. She will have, oh no, Alluring Departure and cool. So the Alluring Departure will do second. This one we can critical on something. That's a 1, but Axe Mastery. Let's just re-roll. So we wound, but we don't critical. So she's down to 6. This one's impervious. Nico's going to perform Witching Cloak. So once again, Braille's going to do an action. I'm going to spend a survival to put up a block. But she's going to do 2 actions right now. So first of all, she's going to teleport here and here. Then she's going to do her 4-speed attack that hits on a whatever it is. So that misses, that misses, that misses, that hits. So that's 1 damage that goes on our body. And that does bash. So she's knocked down. So then we're doing her actual action, which will go on the chick with the round leather shield. She's the one I was blocking with. Sorry, I didn't specify that. So she blocks. So Braille moves over to here, 1, 2, 3, and does her attack. 4 speed, hitting on 8s. So rolls a 9, a 7, a 6, and a 2. So the 9 is blocked, which is using ignoring a hit. So that's fantastic. And that's the end of... I'm actually going to just do a dash here and move 12 spaces to level Pack Leader up and then end up in the same spot. All right, so that's it. So we're restarting the timer. Yes, I did get the block up on her before Braille's thing triggered. Okay. So she's done her dash. We can surge on Braille. What do we got on top on Braille's hit location? We have a reflex, full move forward. Okay, so if we move her around, that can work. Yeah, that might work actually. So let's spend a survival with Nat to stand up the chick with the axe. We'll move 1, 2, 3. The axe chick's going to surge. Actually, we'll move 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So we'll go there, and now, yep, free move on pack leader. The scout can just go there. Okay, so no perfect hits, but 3 hits on this. So we have a reflex, another reflex, another reflex. I forgot how annoying this fight is. Can we get a 2+? We can. So she goes down to 6. These all go away. It's an impervious hit location, so these two are going to swap. She's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to there and shoot here. So this is a 4-speed attack, range 4, hitting on a 3+, goes to 5+. 2 hits. These are 3 damage apiece. Body, body. Oh no. Oh, I've got Marin Monarch. I've got to remember that. Okay, so she's getting a severe injury roll, but she hasn't got anything there. Well, that's bad. All right. That's a 1. So she has to use her lifetime reroll. Oh, this is going awfully. Whoops. That's a 10. She's knocked down. Lifetime reroll is an absolute stitch up. What have I got? I've got nothing to do with that. Oh, that's awful, Deno. All right. She can't afford to die. Deno, stop attacking with her, mate. I've got no systemic pressure. Yeah, it's a 10. No distichophobia, that's fine. Yeah, this is just awful. I hate losing a lifetime reroll. That's okay. So this chick has got has a dash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can't get into range because I've been a stupid guy. So she's effectively done. Let's move with Mozzie. So Mozzie's got, what have we got on top there? We've got a wound reaction. Turn to face. Perfect. We can get around that. So let's do hoo-hoo grub. Spend a survival to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. We'll swing with the atomic lance. Oh, we can actually go there. So we hit twice. So there's a failure reaction and the mesmeric shoulders. We're going to do that one first because we have Qatar. Because we have axe, we can reroll the 1. Oh, parasite. Yes, excellent. Okay, so we do a wound. She's down to 5. And then this one is a critical, which is gain a permanent strength. Gain the Hollow Heart Survivor Showdown. This cannot be archived. Fantastic. Gains a permanent strength. Oh, actually, she's got regalism. I just remembered she can move diagonal, doesn't she? Nat does have regalism. Fantastic. All right, well, we can get in there as well. She's down to 4. Let's roll the 9+ for the parasite. It's a 5. We fail. So I'm going to dash right now with Mozzie to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yep, so Braille's action is going to do nothing. Which happens now. So we're all doomed. She goes the closest survivor. She's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's her turn over. So we resume that. Okay, so I could surge here. What's on top? Another wound reaction. Yeah, I want to do her again. So we'll surge with her. She only rolls 1 hit. We're wounding on a 2+ for everything, so I don't need to worry about the toughness tokens, but I've got Wrath, so I'm going to do 3 toughness, 3 automatic wounds on her. So we wound this, and we ignore that because of our thing. So she's down to 3. Okay, so if I do a wound with Wrath, a critical wound right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, into the blind. So we're hitting on a 2+. We hit and we're critting on a 5+. That's a 1. Oh, we would have killed her outright. The attacker suffers 3 damage to the arms location and ends their attack. 1, 2, 3. That's okay. We can try again. Is there a critical? It's not. There's a reflex. Oh, this is looking friggin' annoying. All right, let's do Nat. So she's going to dash. She's got diagonal movement. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And she'll swing with the black sword. I think this will be fine. 4 hits. Oh, it's actually 5, isn't it? This is going to trigger the trap for sure. Perfect hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. How have I not triggered the trap in any of these? In any of these. That is outrageous. This is a first strike, so we will do a wound. It's not a critical, but we do a wound. She's down to 2. And Witching Cloak now triggers. So these two teleport, and Braal's going to attack her. She's got a leather cloak, so she's going to ignore this bash. So one hit. I didn't put up a block, did I? No. So 1 hit, which goes to the hands. 1, 2. Okay. So Braal's got 6 life left. Nico's got 8. Nico has to have a trap at some point. Has to have a trap. Hollow Heart. When you lose or spend survival, gain a bleeding token. Okay, so she's got 2 bleeding tokens. Alright, well, I can do a surge on Braal, and there is a critical wound location, but it is impervious. So we'll do that. The scout could do nothing. So yeah, we'll surge with the Wrath in the back. We hit, we critical, and that gives us a red thread. So we've now got 2 red threads. And that's the end of this turn. So now these guys can have an attack. So Braal's going to go first. So she's going to attack the same chick she's in front of. Maybe, what does her AI card tell us actually? Her AI card tells us knuckle cracking, a random threat. All right, that's anyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8 is the chicken march in S armor. When you riposte, when you block. Yeah, perfect. So full move the monster towards the target. The target rolls 1d10. If the result is equal to or is less than their courage, we roll a 9. Less than their courage, they respond with a flash of bravado and gain battle drunk. Otherwise, they crumble. Set their insanity to 0, gain the priority target token, and pray. Wow, she actually could have avoided that, but her insanity is now 0. She has pray, and she will clear off the Stitchophobia. And then she is done. So we'll now do Nico's turn. So Nico's going to target her with her attack, which is this card. Okay, survive with the least survival. It has to be her. So she's going to move and synchronic attack the target. And she is speed 7 also. Yep, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She can't get us in the right spot. That does nothing to anyone, which is a shame, but so be it. And that's the end of her turn. So now Braal's going to go, and Braal's going to attack her again. Now I might spend a survival. No, I can't spend a survival because I have prey. You may not spend survival unless you are insane. Oh no, I ignore the effects of fear in the dark and the prey disorders. Okay, so I'm going to spend a survival to block. How good's that? So Braal's act is to attack us. We're doomed. So this is 4 speed. Miss, 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 hit. And we'll block the hit, which is another freeform dancer trigger. Come on, Deno. Get that freeform dancer to maximum. That's their turn. All right, we're back in the game. It's ready to roll again. Okay, so this chick has literally got 4 cards left in her hit location deck, and she's got 2 wounds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this chick 1, 2, 3 to there, and she'll swing with the atomic lance. So she hits twice. One of them is this impervious. The second one is a parry. But we gain +1 luck to wound this location, and we can spend 2 survival to get more luck. We will. Oh, hang on a second. We have to do which? Oh no, they're not first strike. The attacker may cancel their attack. We're not adjacent to Nico, so let's do this one first. All right, then this one we spend the 2 survival. She's knocked down. We cancel the reflex anyway. She's got 1 wound left, and there is 2 cards left in her deck. What's on top? It's the trap. Okay, so we swing with our chick with the spear and try and cancel it, don't we? The attacker suffers 5 damage to the body. Are we happy with that? G'day, Daryl. Yeah, I think we are. So we're going to try and cancel this trap. So we hit twice. See if we can roll 7+. It's a 6. Damn. Okay, so the trap triggers for her. All survivors are doomed. All survivors within 3 spaces of Nico are knocked down and lose 2 survival. That's just her. So just spend some survival. Place Nico 4 spaces away from the attacker, as far away from all other survivors as possible. So she's down here. She turns to face the attacker. It sings. The attacker suffers 5 damage to the body and gains the hollow heart thing. So we've gained hollow heart. She already had it. One, 2, 3. Okay, I've got me survivors mixed up. I forgot to start that, so we'll just pause for a second. So this is the situation. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go 12 spaces. She attacks Nico, and that probably kills Nico. We have a reflex on top, so we're going to be able to get rid of that because we're going to kill her. So we'll do that, and then Braal's only got 6 health left, so we should be able to do Braal. Pretty straightforward. All right, so we'll do that. We'll dash. We're going to get our pack leader again, which allows us to move someone else. We'll move this chick. All right, this is 3 speed with the greatest gax. We do a perfect hit, so none of that one's first strike, but it's not something we can't wound. We roll another one. We can use axe thingy. We wound. Nico's taken down. Very good. Okay, so now we can just focus on Braal. So we've got the thing in the back with a critical in the blind. So let's swing with the Wrath. We hit on a perfect hit. We flip this one and we get a 2, which is not a critical. which is very annoying. Full move Brawl through the attacker, all survivors collide with. Reduce armor points at that location to 0. So we're going to reduce all of our armor points at the waist to 0 here. But we have done a wound. She's down to 5. And that is done. Haven't rolled many crits with my thing here. So she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So has a attack and a dash. So she's knocked down, so she can't do anything. So this chick will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 to there. She'll fist bump her to stand up. And there is a no critical on this location. So we'll swing with the black sword. This will be bad. Probably going to trigger the trap. So miss. 4 hits. 1, 2. There's the trap. All survivors are doomed. Adjacent hearing survivors suffer knockback 5 and 3 brain damage. Place Brawl adjacent to the attacker. So knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll place her adjacent to the attacker like so. Facing them. Actually, we can do it like that. That's fun. Gripping their shoulders, she muscles them to the ground. They gain Blood Fountain and Brawl heals 1. It's a beautiful day to be playing games, mates. I love playing games on a Sunday, especially when it's raining. So I don't think we're going to be putting out too many red initiates, so we're probably fine here. There's an impervious location. Okay, well, let's swing with the black sword again, right now. We can't because we're on the ground, aren't we? And doom as long as you have this card. Okay, I think we're going to end our turn, and she just does a bleeding token. See, I might dash with this guy. Yeah, Brawl's been a bit of a pest. The Gorm's the main reason I did this campaign, so that's exciting. It's impervious. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so we'll end our turn. So Brawl does nothing. We just gain a bleeding token, and then everyone's got their actions back. So this chick's going to go to here. She's going to swing with the Atomic Lance. Hits twice. The first one's impervious, and the second one is +4 toughness. So the impervious one, we're not going to do that one first. We'll do this one. Yep, so we fail that one into a critical on that one. We gain the Speaker Cult Knife rare gear. Do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll take Speaker Cult Knife. She's down to 5, and there's -3 toughness tokens on her. Does this one have a critical location? It does. All right. Oh, you idiot, Brawl. So she doesn't do anything. She just gives us a bleeding token because she doesn't do that. All right, so I'm going to hit with Wrath. We're going to hit, and we're going to critical this time. We'll surge with Wrath, and we'll critical. Hey! So Brawl gains a -1 toughness token. She's got 4 on her, so that critically wounds and does 5 wounds. We just killed Brawl with 1 swing with Wrath. Poke! That got very hairy. That got very hairy for a little bit there. I was worried that I was going to lose my best survivor. I did lose a lifetime reroll on them though, which is awful. All right. So this person, Mozzie, did the killing blow. We'll give her that. Oh, before I do that, I'm actually going to do another dash with her. So she's moved 12 spaces with her act. And that's it. So over here, we get 2 red threads. Plus I picked up 2 in the thing, so I'm going to have 4 red threads. What did I have to do brain damage for? Let me check that. Daryl, this is probably not the best of playthroughs to watch for your first one. There's a lot happening in this that doesn't happen. But if you go back and watch the campaign from the start, you might see how the game works out. It's sort of easier levels to understand. This is quite deep in a campaign. We have got a lot of abilities. We've got a lot of weapons. There's stuff happening everywhere. It's crazy. Okay, so each victorious survivor rolls to see if we get Thrill Seeker. No, 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 no. 5 people missed Thrill Seeker. That's fine. The survivor that dealt Nico the killing blow gets the reflexive shooter ability. Who's the trap for? Oh, for Brawl. Her trap does brain damage, does it? 3 brain damage, yep. And that was on Chicken Blue. So she has to do a brain trauma. She rolled a 5. She has no torment though, so she's fine. So a 5 is like danger seizure, suffer 1 damage, and gain a random disorder. So the random disorder will gain is hyperalgesia. Whenever you suffer damage, lose a survival. Yep, cool. The only person who needed to get a proficiency point there was Mozzie. Got it. Scarab doesn't need axe. Hoo did get a side point. Lousy didn't get a club. No, you don't stress, Jeremy. We've got to get it right, mate. As often as we possibly can. Which is, you know, most of the time I think we go okay, but every now and then I forget stuff or miss stuff. So yeah, reflexive shooter on Mozzie. Did I do that? I didn't. That'll be worthwhile if we end up getting a decent bow. If the settlement has bloodletting, we are. Any survivor that endeavors at bloodletting gets a permanent evasion this year. Wow. So we'll complete the showdown. Lousy, no major stuff happening there. Collective cognition is not maxed for Brawl and Nico at level 2. Don't be crazy. It is not. Alright, so first things first, we're going to do our roll to see if our survivor with irradiated dies. They don't die, but they don't get bonus strength. Second of all, we're going to do our settlement event. And then thirdly, we will do perfect punt and that stuff. So we did have a scout, so we're going to flip 2 of these. Let's just flip this one, Haunted, and this one, Dark Dentist. I think we'll just do Haunted. We've got a couple of nuffy survivors, so we roll 7. Returning survivors gain 1d5 insanity. So Nat will definitely take 1d5 insanity. She takes 3. Mozzie won't. Oh, I'll turn that off now. Scarab will. Scarab gets 1. And Lousy's got 99. She'll be okay. And Hoo Grub will take it. We'll get 3 insanity on Hoo Grub. Very good. Haunted, done and dusted. We don't have to build the dream project anymore. I think we have 1 founding stone. Yeah, so what happened was, Jeremy, I did a perfect punt and I put the lantern halberd in there. I thought that's a fun little weapon, you know, it's pretty good. And then Jay from the Discord was having a terrible time. He was about to quit the game forever. And I said, Jay, why don't you take over my campaign where I punted this lantern halberd? Surely that'll be enough to get you through a campaign. He died in the prologue with the lantern halberd. So he lost my lantern halberd. So there we go. All right, perfect punt. We make preparations. Maybe let's add our construction points. And we can archive founding stones. I think we've got one, so we'll archive one founding stone. We roll an 8 plus 1 plus my dream thing is 4, so that's a 12. It's a modest construction. So we don't get to make preparations, but that's okay. So we get survival up to the settlement survival limits and a +1 strength token. Fantastic. So it was so funny. I was cracking up about it. Okay, so we did archive my denticulated blade hip. That's fine. So I have 10 endeavors. I shall spend one of those endeavors on innovating. I shall spend one of those endeavors on face painting. And I think we're going to have some babies. So let's face paint. We fail. We'll use a lifetime reroll on that from one of our nuffies. We succeed. Okay. Okay. Because we got Saga now. So we're getting lots and lots of legendary survivors. Okay, Monarch just used their lifetime reroll. Excellent. So let's do our innovate. What are we going to get this time? Lucid Dreams. One session too early. Bed seems good, given that there is a benefit for having babies. Morgue. We'll take bed. Hot. So, we've got 3 matchmakers. Matchmaker. And we've got 5 love juices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 8 kids. There's our bone for our innovate. We'll use a red thread for the hide. Oh, not a leather. And the organ, we will use a... Okay, so we've got 8 babies. I could potentially make that 9 because I've got that one that lets me at the base. But let's just do 8 first of all. All right, here we go. First 2 baby rolls. We're +2 on these rolls. Intimacy. It's a 1 and a 7, so we're using a lifetime reroll into a 9, so the 7 becomes a 9. I think we're having twins for our first baby. We are indeed having a healthy pair of newborns. How fun's that? A healthy pair of newborns. Most of this session is going to be this experience, by the way. All right, so Lysa's the mother. We'll go with Spear. Oh, hang on a second. We need to think about what knowledges we want to inherit. So who's our best person at this point? Not Bug, not Physiognomy. Yeah, it's Grub, because she's got Osteophage and 8 eyes. Okay, perfect. So, Hoo Grub and who did I say it was? I can't remember. Lysa. Great. Centipede, was it? Cool. Centipede. There we go. Done. Oh yeah, we do need new names, don't we? Yeah, so let's go Dung Beetle. And so Dung Beetle is now getting... Name the newborns immediately, then draw 5 knowledge cards. Each of the newborns gets to choose one of these knowledge cards to inherit. Fantastic. All right, and we're also dealing out character cards. Okay, so create Baba Ganoush. All right, we're going to do Baba Ganoush. So this person has got the Magma as a character card. Oh my God, another red survivor. The Magma as a character card. Yeah, Midgie, Leaf Hopper, Ladybug's a great one. Baba Ganoush, Pill, excellent. So the 5 knowledges for the twins are Strength training sucks, Dano. Freeform dance is alright. It's leveled up to level 2. Joint array! Excellent. Desperate Strike 3 is pretty good. And Death Poet sucks. So we'll give this person joint array. Which is awesome. And they are also going to get Settlement has a grand feast, 5 knowledge cards, perfect. And excellent. All right, so Dung Beetle also gets a philosophy. So I think we can do a philosophy lecture once per year. I quite like her stuff. Dung Beetle, so let's maybe spend a thing on her to flip 2 of these. Collectivism or regalism? We'll give her regalism. So she is a regalist. Bring me a higher love. And a Lumi. Oh. Go. We'll do a stick insect for the second child of Centipede and Hoo Hoo Grub, which is fantastic. Oh, Firefly is a great one as well. This person's going to gain Desperate Strike as a knowledge. And we're going to be the disinterested, all right? Very good. And so those 5 knowledge cards are gone. So then she'll get a philosophy. She's going to become a deadist. She's probably not going anywhere. She's less exciting. Where is my deadism? It's the very one on the bottom. Sure is. Glowworm's good too. Alright, so our deadist rolls a 4. And that is gains Evermore. And that's it. Evermore's terrible because we've leveled it up. And it's now worth nothing. So, perfect. She's definitely not going anywhere. So, Stick is not getting pinned. But Dung Beetle will get pinned. Okay, so the next baby is going to be between... Oh, we actually want nullifying antibody on these. Actually, we probably don't need to. I'm not going to have that many people die from thingy. So, Hoo Hoo Grub, and maybe we'll go for someone who has... Hey, Kyle. Never apologise, mate. Yeah, let's actually go Nephilia. Okay, so... Next baby roll. 6 and a 5. So the 5 becomes a 7. And that is, the settlement has a grand feast. Their newborn's hunger shifts from food to knowledge. The newborn gains a knowledge from one of their parents. So we're going to have another female. This one's going to be Ladybug. And her parents are Hoo Hoo Grub and... Who did I say it was? Celestrina? No. Nephilia, that's right. So she's going to gain Axe 4. And she's going to create. And then she's going to get the Mighty. Grand weapons in your gear grid gain Barbed 4. Fantastic. She will get one of these. She's a Marrowist. That's glorious. So the 4 knowledges we've got to choose from her parents, or the 5 knowledges rather, are Stoneheart, Joint Array, Physiognomy, and 8 Eyes, Stoneheart. So let's take Stoneheart. The settlement's going glorious, mate. Everything's going absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we're going to take Stoneheart with Stick, with Ladybug. So she gets +2 to thingy rolls. And then we get to roll on Marrowism. Yeah, we're doing lots of babies at the moment, mate. And we just beat the Red Witches level 2. Marrowism. A 3 on Marrowism is gain a strength. Oh, just 1. Perfect. So Ladybug joins the team. So again, we'll do the same parents there. So we got a 2, which turns into a 4, which is they gain a strength. Gotta eat them bones. We're gaining axe. We're gaining a bonus strength from that. And this one is called Midgie. Little Midgie. Oh, I messed up and pressed the wrong button. Yep, I think we're going to do a stink bug, aren't we? Okay. Create. Her philosophy, she's a lanternist. That's cool. So she's going to gain a Lumi, and she rolls a Lantern 10. So she's gaining an accuracy and light warrior. Mealworm. Okay, Midgie joins the team. Good work, Midgie. Oh, and she gains an accuracy as well. Midgerino. From Lanternism, gain an accuracy. And she's actually got a second Lumi because of that rolling a 4. She's only got 1 strength. Bonus. Oh no, I see. So she's going to be the parent. So she's going to be our next person alongside the other chick. So we'll use a lifetime reroll on Midgie into a 7, which turns into the 4 is the lower one, so that goes to a 6. So we're going to gain a new one. Who we got? Are you fighting the Watcher? So Midgie is now a parent, so she's got the parent ability online. Hoo Grub will activate Scythe. Who have I missed up here? Leaf Hopper. Let's do Baba Ganoush. Baba Ganoush. Baba Ganoush has the bow. And flips Facism. And rolls a 2 on the Facism roll. One's baby's number 4. So we've got 4 to go. She gains a Lumi. Okay, so Midgie used her reroll. Baba Ganoush is good. Baba's about to go crazy. Okay, so we've had Baba, we've had Midgie, we've had Ladybug, Dung Beetle, and one more. So we're at 4, yeah? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep, so we've done 4 of our newborns. Fantastic. Oh, and that one was a 6, which is gains a knowledge from one of their parents. So I think we'll give Baba Ganoush So her mother was hoo-hoo grub. So let's give her osteophage. Yes. Osteophage or 8 eyes. Let's go osteophage. Pull the tapeworm out of your ass. Hey. All right, the next baby. It's a 9 and a 1. We use a lifetime reroll into a lantern 10, so the 9 becomes an 11. 2 babies and we get to draw knowledges. Yep, so centipede. All right, so this one is tapeworm. We got hoo-hoo grub and Lisa. Okay. So this person we might, what are they? They're the hunger, gain of strength and the marrow hunger impairment. Boop. Their philosophy randomized is deadism. And we're giving them osteophage. And we're going to flip out knowledge cards. Oh yeah, no, sorry, we don't get to give them osteophage. They choose from 5. That's right. Okay, first one, call to arms. Second one, adrenaline. Third one, high roller. Probably going to be high roller. Accuracy training and all for 1. So let's go high roller, not osteophage. And this person can go in to fight the Gundor. Good work, tapeworm. Okay, and then the second baby from this will be, what else we got? Gadfly. Gadfly can be a guy. We haven't had a male for a while. Hoo-hoo and Lysa. Creates. Randomly draws collectivism. Rolls a lantern 10 on collectivism. Nominate another survivor that does not have a philosophy. They both gain a philosophy, which is collectivism. So, and they'll take call to arms. And we've actually tapped our character deck. So we're going to load that up again. and see how we go. So the first character card we deal is the Mad. That's pretty good for the person who's got setting their insanity to something else. Okay, good work, Gadfly. So Gadfly has done well. Okay, these all go back in. Oh, we also need to gain another collectivist because of the 10 roll on this. Where's Gadfly? Yep, so he actually gains 2 Lumi. And he's going to get us another collectivist in the settlements. And that'll be Lisa. She's now a collectivist. And she rolls a 7. Her role is add a random knowledge to the forum. You and a survivor of your choice gain a strength. She'll gain a strength and we'll give a strength to, let's see. Let's go Baba Ganoush. No, let's go Ramulus. Ramulus. Perfect. 3 babies to go. No, 2? 3. 8 and a 1, so we're lifetime re-rolling into A 4, which is a 6, and a 6 is gain a population, and we get a knowledge from one of our parents. Hoo-hoo grub. And let's go, I think Lithy is good. So inherit scythe. Random name, no, so we're gonna go, have we done tapeworm? The wise Mothman is still here, mate. Mealworm. So drawing regalism, fantastic. Taking osteophage, because she gets to inherit a knowledge from her parents. We have osteophage, which is nice. The character card she flips is the Hasty. Oh, we've still got Tinker. Two sets of twins is lovely. The Hasty, done. And her regalism roll. She rolls a 1, which is gain 2 Lumi, so she's going to effectively have 3 Lumi. 1, 2, 3, and nothing else. Fantastic. I think we've got 2 rolls to go. Yeah, the Mothman's been tremendous. So that's a 7 and a 10, so the 7's a 9 into another set of twins. Let me use the lifetime reroll from... Who was the other person we had? Yeah, it was Moni. Might have been Lithy, but yeah. Okay, so two more girls. What have we had? What haven't we used? We've used Gadfly. We haven't used Grasshopper or Glowworm. So Grasshopper. Oh, Grasshopper. And maybe we'll actually go with Celestrina, was it? No, Nephilia and Moni. So we're inheriting Axe. And what is her knowledges that she's got for Grasshopper? Pretty sure she had good ones. This takes a lot of time, but it's fun, and I like it. Nephilia's got Stoneheart Joint Array. Yeah, so we'll give out some joint arrays. Cool. Okay, so she's got Knowledge Joint Array. And she is going to, do we pick one? Let's give her Marrowism. We'll just give it to her. She rolls a 1 on the Marrowism roll, which is gain a random disorder, gain 1 strength, and 10 insanity. Cool, and a random disorder. And her random disorder is arithmophilia. Oh no, she's got to find out what her movement is. Her movement is 10. She gets movement 5. And she will get the character card, the Tough. Oh, fantastic. I should give her Stoneheart so she gets +3 instead. That was our first of our twins. The next of our twins. What's our settlement at? 37. Okay, so if I could get to 40, that'd be great. Oh, Grasshopper. And Firefly. Take my love, take my lands, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. Yeah, we could do pottery, hey? You can take the sky from me. Oh my god, I did it wrong. It's the draw the 5 knowledges again, not take one from your parent. Okay, so we get Tenacity sucks. Digestion's actually leveled up. It's not too bad. Herb Grinder's not too bad. Sculptor's Apprentice. Evermore. Damn. So we'll go Herb Grinder and Sculptor's Apprentice, I think. Random philosophy is homicidalism. No. We've managed to avoid it this whole campaign, but we've actually got a homicidalist in the settlement now. No. All right. Gain a Lumi. We roll 5, so that is you gain +1 strength, psychopathy, and another +1 strength. So 1, 2, and psychopathy. Her character card is the Impetuous. All right, well, she's not going out, so that's good. Good to get that one out of there. Okay, I probably won't give her Sculptor's Apprentice, actually. I might give her Herb Grinder. I'll give the other one. She might come out if we need her. So we do still have one roll to go, don't we? Yeah, Grasshopper actually gets Sculptor's Apprentice. That's going to give her a lot of armor at all hit locations. Okay, one more roll. One more roll for the girls. A 2, which turns into a 4. Oh, I need to kill someone too. From the murderer. Well, let's go Xylo Troopers. Dead. Gain a thingy bonus. We also gain a Broken Lantern. Carrying around a lantern inside their guzzer. Good on them. Yep, so close. Okay. So the last person is getting a 4, which is a strength and a Lumi. Nat. And this is Cricket. Peace Fishies, great suggestion from Cricket. It's just not Cricket that we haven't had someone named Cricket yet. What are you going to flip? Regalism, find the castle. Rolls 1 on find the castle, which is 10 stuff, I think. 10 insanity, or maybe it's a thingy. 2 Lumi. Okay, cool. So 3 Lumi. 1, 2, 3. And that, I think, is everything. Character card is the Clever. So we'll add a Broken Lantern into storage. Okay, I think we've done all of the babies that we needed. I said at the start of the campaign that I wanted to have 30 survivors that were all able to swing a weapon and could do enough damage to get it done. But now I have a new goal. I would like to have enough babies so that I can get a second red survivor. No, I shouldn't do that. I should do someone else. I should do a different character card. 2 red survivors is egregious. Absolutely egregious. So we're facing the Gambler in this next Lantern Year. If you haven't seen it, here's my Gambler. He's got a glowing nighttime on the back of his dudes because they're asleep. It's like an orb of people. So how many endeavours do we still have remaining? We have 6. If we endeavour at bloodletting this year, They gain a permanent evasion. We do have a small army. Okay, so if we go bloodletting, I can remove some disorders on an 8+. There is a disorder or two I would like to clear, so megalophobia would be good to get rid of. So let's go up to the A team. Oh my god, there's so many survivors in the cell, it's going to take forever. Okay, Celis, Distichophobia, seizures, they're all fine. Millipede, Ichnophobia, Vestophobia, all fine. Gnat, traumatized prey, hyperalgesia, all fine. Prey we get to ignore because of abyssal sadist. Mozzie, hemophobia, distichophobia, indecision, fine. Moni Mothma, distichophobia and atelophobia, fine. Scarab, megalophobia. So let's spend a thing on bloodletting. Scarab gets an evasion out of this because of that. We roll an 8, which is clear off a thingy and get 6 insanity. Goes to 10. However, I think that means we have to skip the next hunt, which is fine. I'll double check that. Bloodletting. This is the craziest part about this game. When you get to this point, like it's so crazy to try and do this by yourself. I've got like 30 innovations, and I'm trying to remember them all up here. Okay, no, I don't have to skip the next hunt, but I probably will anyway. Okay, Nephilia got no disorders. Red Fist on Locust is nice. Let's send Red Fist out into the fight. Get our Lanternism up. Let's get this guy Lanternism with Club so we can get that up. We want to put the people with High Roller in this fight, don't we? We probably do some Fist and Tooth attacks with Hoo-Hoo. We try and level up side. Have I used Butchery there? I haven't used Butchery. Okay. So yeah, who's got High Roller? Okay, Tapeworm's going out with High Roller. Okay, I'm sure we've got a couple of other people with High Roller as well, so we want to get them out there. Celas, no. Health, Desperate Strike, Gormanders, no. Millipede, no. Nat, you got High Roller? No. Mozzie, no. Moni Mothma, no. Scarab, no. Nephilia, no. Locust, High Roller. So you're going out. Lousy, High Roller, you're going out. Trigona, no. Hoo-Hoo, no. Okay, so the second thing we want is people with cancelling of things with joint arrays. So let's send out Dung Beetle. And where's another joint array? Scarab the Prodigy. Oh, I really want to level up that, but I don't think it's worth the risk. Mon Mothma. Yeah, let's send Mon Mothma out actually. And let's put joint array on her and ditch Legion. Because it's always on the forum. Because we put it on there. That costs her 4 Lumi. Just in case, we'll see what else comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Font of Ingenuity is nice. Okay. Gamblor, oh Gamblias. Am I doing that now? Let me get it set up at least and I can decide. And I call him Gambler. I don't think he's going to prove much of a challenge, but I've said that before, and then, yeah. Every now and then it goes against you. Okay, so Gambler, the cards he has is Magister Ludi, Double or Death, Dice Bag, Critical Failure, the Gambler's Dice. And all these. Yeah, I did do one endeavour for bloodletting, so we've still got 5 left. I can't do any taxidermy, which is a shame. So yeah, what are we going to do with the rest of our endeavours? I mean, I probably will do a face painting for... It's probably worth doing a few more bloodlettings actually to get the evasion buffs. So let me just make sure there's nothing else I want to do. Just for the evasion buffs. I could get another love juice and do another one. Yeah, so let's do a face paint. We don't have to do dream schematics anymore. Let's do a butchery. And then we're going to do some nightmare training. Shrine. Don't have any cooking. Yeah, okay. So I might think about doing some bell of challenge for some stuff. So the bell of I haven't leaned into the honourable strategy this campaign or any of the campaigns recently. Have you seen this, by the way? I don't know if people know this, but this is a secret fighting art that the gambler has. God of Cheaters. You know how you get it? You can't. There's no way to get it in the game. The only way you get it is you give it to yourself. You just go, this guy's got secret fighting art God of Cheaters. That's the only way you get this thing. I think that is the best. That is possibly the best thing in the game. It's classic. Secret fighting art that you can only get by cheating. Delightful. Okay, so the person I wanted to do butchery on, I want to try and get our scythe mastery up. So let's do Hoo Grub, hasn't used butchery. Nope, not a single one. So we'll use butchery. That's one of our endeavours. And we'll trash an organ. We're light on organs. That's okay. Jiggling lard. We'll nightmare train. So this is on Hoo to go to side 6. That is absolutely what you do. Yes, you cheat and you go, I'm going to take God of Cheaters. You roll 3, you'll spend a survival. Into a 7, we'll spend a survival. Into a 6, we'll spend a survival. Into a 3, we'll spend a survival. Into a 4, spend 1 more survival. Into a lantern 10. We get a strength or an accuracy. We'll take a strength. That's annoying. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I mean, I think it's just classic. And again, it reiterates my point. So face painting, lantern 10, so that's fine. Shrine, lantern 10, so that's fine. And our bell of challenge, what level is the bell at? So the bell starts at level 1. When you beat him, it goes to level 2. When you beat him a second time, it goes to level 3. So if we wanted to give some people honourable, Give one person honourable, maybe. No, we'll just do a weapon proficiency with someone who hasn't. Leveled up their weapon proficiency. Short Trigona. 1, 2, 3. Actually, there's no point. She's already got spear spec from the thing. Lousy club. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So Lousy rolls a 6 into a 9. Come on, Lousy. All right, let's do it. Let's do a Gambler. Let's see, because everyone's getting stuff up to the max thanks to our perfect punt roll. We're getting bonus strength tokens. We're getting an extra strength token from something else, which I don't remember. Okay, so Mon Mothma is clearly this chick, and she's clearly using that because she's got the irradiated set. That's her all done. She's fantastic. Dung Beetle has Regalism and Joint Array, +1 speed. So Dung Beetle is going to be in teal, and Dung Beetle is going to be wearing this set because that's going to make the Wrath 2 speed, which is glorious. Now, before we go any further, what has this guy got? He's got 1000 luck. These tokens cannot be removed or ignored for any reason. Perfect. But if you critical, you can still remove the toughness token, so we'll get to do some automatic wounds that way. So that's great. So she's good. Tapeworm, Deadism, High Roller, fantastic. So we'll just put you in the black sword set for now. So you're in blue. Locust has High Roller, has Photo Axis, and has what? Axe, Spear Proficiency. So do we Stampede Glaive it up, or do we just give you the axe and just let you use that axe? Yeah, so Lousy's our scout with a luck and high roller. So maybe we won't make Lousy the scout. Maybe we'll give... this guy does not have osteophage. All right, yeah, so we'll just make Lousy the scout. But I'm actually going to put the... instead of the scavenger kit, we're going to put the Forge Priest hammer there. So we can try and go for a club wound on Locust. Yep. So this guy is now going to be in Gorm Greatest Gax in yellow. Well, have you ever fought this guy, Wise Poet? This is a again, I think the Gambler's Chest created some of the best and most interesting uses of this system that that the game has. You cannot crit. There's no possible way to crit, but the Gambler breaks the rules of the game. So the Gambler takes luck and has special dice. So the only way you can crit is if you use this Gambler face. But how can you do that? You can't just decide to roll the Gambler's dice. So you have to actually steal the dice from him when he tries to attack you. When you take that, you put that on your board, and yeah, it's one of the coolest things. Well, I hope I haven't spoiled too much, but you can't critical him in normal fashion. That's all we'll say. And the fight is very, he's nodding at you as things are happening. He's like, oh yes, well, good job, good job. He's trying to help you figure out that you're playing a game. It's sick. It's sick, I say. Well, get painting, mate. This is some of the best models in the game as well in the Gambler's Chest. All right, we have a Showdown Gumblaw. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, yeah. I think the whole premise of the gambler's chest is that the gambler is here and he's telling you, he's basically saying, hey, you know, we're playing a game, right? And he's constantly nodding at you to try and tell you about that fact. Yeah, it's really cool. So, like, I'll show you some of his AI cards. He traps you inside a dice. He cheats death. He's got God of Games. Anytime you roll a Lantern 10 on him, he will steal it from you. This one's called Make Your Own Luck. Trophony Jack, he traps you inside a card. And he's got this one, my favourite one, Unfair Coin Flip. The monster pulls a coin from its robe and flips it. Flip the token that has negative luck on both sides. If it lands on the negative side, all survivors suffer 3 brain damage and gain a luck token. You're like, well, it's got two sides. How can you not get the negative luck on both sides? Well, the answer is you flip it and catch it, so it doesn't ever land. It's just stuff like that is so cool. He's sick. I love this fight. Okay. So the gambler says to us, we go first. I think we're ambushing him as well, aren't we? We got some with 8 eyes. Oh, I didn't take 8 eyes, did I? No. Okay, that's fine. But we do have lots of high rollers. How far away do we need to be? 4 spaces away. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's crack on, and I'll just double check I've got everything right. So when a survivor's attack or wound roll is a 10, it vanishes. Place this on the dice trait card. When a survivor uses high roller, they may choose to roll it instead. If the result is a gambler face, the attack gains devastating, otherwise the survivor dies. If you've got negative luck, you must do it. Do not return them to the dice bag. I'm actually going to use a couple of things here, so we'll just depart. And then cool, so Dung Beetle's got max. 27 is our 27 is how much we have for survival limit at this juncture. That is a lot. And lousy. Okay, so let's run through everyone. So I will apply rival bonuses. Okay, Mon Mothma. Physiognomy. So let's grab out a couple of terrain card things. This is face up. Nightmare Tree or Acanthus Plants. We'll take Acanthus Plants. No physiognomy there, but Red Fist. So everyone's gaining 2 strength tokens, and we can now spend those for survival, should we need to. Dung Beetle, Joint Array, Find the Castle, Tapeworm, Death Poet, High Roller, Lousy, Marrowism, Stone Architect, High Roller, Osteophage, Hemophobia, Club. Stone Architect, High Roller. How much? Yeah, Lousy's going to buy Joint Array as well. And clear off Stone Architect. Okay, excellent. So we'll start the showdown. We go first. We don't have 8 eyes. Photo eyes, yep. So I am going to go with Lousy. Hang on, have I got any toughness, any cards that will let us do anything? Character cards. Hunger, no. The Magma +1 speed. Spear Spec, Light Whisperer, yep. Matchmaker, Largesse, the Mad. Okay, so I'll do Joint Array. Yeah, Kyle, I don't think we need too many acanthus plants, but I should put them out, you're right. And we're giving her an extra luck. Sweet. Yeah, let's go with the black sword person. So the first thing that they're going to do, this is Tapeworm. They're going to spend a survival to put up a block. And then we're going to walk forward and have a slap on that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a slap. Black sword, 3 speed. Hitting on a 2+. 9, 10, and a 7. So the 10 gets stolen. He steals my 10. What a guy. 1, 2. So this is a first strike. If we fail this wound, which we fail on a 1, oh, Red Fist's actually calculating. That's cool. Then he's going to run forward. We roll a 2, so we don't fail. We don't have negative luck. So that's a wound. And that's that. This one, if there's a wound reaction, we roll 6, so we don't fail. We do a wound. That's that. What do we got on top? Now, Survivor hasn't got Joint Array. She should have at least 1 looming. So Tapeworm has done, and she's put up a block. So because we've wounded, he's going to do a basic action targeting the attacker. So this is going to be a 4-speed attack because he uses his 3 normal dice, and then he takes whatever dice he can, targeting her. 3 speed, hitting on a 2+, goes to 6+. Miss, miss, hit, which is blocked, 1 overall hit. We suffer a -1 luck token on Tapeworm. That's not good. And that goes to the waist, and she suffers 4 damage to the waist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's a reflex here, so now we want to cancel that reflex with one of our Joint Array survivors. So let's go with high voltage. I said a high voltage rock and roll. Okay, she's got the priority target. That's good. Yeah, let's go, Monty. Little Monty Mothma. Okay, love this plan for me. Love this plan. 1, 2, 3. She's going to swing from there. She's going to use the Atomic Lance. 2 hits, no crits. Yes. Okay, so that's a reflex, and this is a wound. And so the reflex will do after this wound reaction. So the wound reaction, we're a 2+ to wound. We wound. That's devastating. So that does a wound and gives him -3 toughness tokens. And that's it. And that's a 2. So that's another 2 wounds. 1, 2. And now he turns to face the attacker and full moves forward in a straight line. So we can get him to go whichever way we want. We'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speed, is he? Or 8? Yeah. So he goes to there. He doesn't collide with us because of our +1 range. It's glorious. So there's a failure reaction there. We're not going to fail with our attack because we're wounding on anything, but there's -3 toughness tokens. I can't critical with Wrath until I steal a dice. So I'm going to actually end my turn there, I think. Everyone will just put up a block. So she'll block, she'll deflect, and the scout will move over here. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So let's let him go. We know the target is her because we have a priority target token, and she has high roller as well. Yep. So we'll actually move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just in case this is bad, we can potentially dash away. Yep. So the card is a legendary. At the start of your act, gain a -1 luck token. When the trap is drawn, the monster gains +1 damage and heals 1 for each -1 luck token you have. Then archive this. Remove all your -1 luck tokens. Okay? If you remove them, you get devastating 2. Trap here is little... That's a survivor status. That's not in there. Okay, rising knee. So there we go. It's going to go towards her. Boom. So this is a 3-speed attack. We want to steal one of these. We'll steal the gambler's one and the others miss. Because that's blocked and that's a miss. So that's it. Rising knee done. She's got death vestment. What's on top? There's a failure. Okay. Hoo, hoo, hoo. So it's our turn. She's going to surge in the Scout's act. So Locust is spending a survival to surge. She's swinging with the greatest gax. Don't roll any perfects. She rolls no hits. What's her accuracy? No hits, you idiot, Deno. All right, so the Scout's going to do nothing. He's just going to move a couple of spaces forward. We'll now do her act. So she gets a -1 luck token. So she's at net luck neutral, but that's okay. There we go. She gets a perfect hit and a second hit. 1, 2. She'll use this on the critical. The monster suffers an additional wound, gain a survival, and a permanent luck. Locust goes to permanent luck 2, but she has a temporary luck token there. She's replaced that with that. Because it's savage, it does 3 wounds. 1, 2, 3. Which is awesome. Then this one to wound, we're anything but. We roll a 1. We're Axe Masters, so we can try again. We do a wound, perform basic action targeting the attacker. What's on top? The trap. Okay, so basic action targeting us. The reason why that's awesome is you'll see in a second. It's on the best. Okay, so we can't spend survival, but we can steal this attack dice, so we'll take that. We haven't got a block up yet, so that is going to be 2 hits. They go on the hands and the boots, and they're 4 damage apiece. And that's her entire act done. She's totally fine. So she gained a -1 luck token. So now, the person who has the March in S set will spend 2 insanity and drop this on the bottom. So no trap for this showdown. There's a wound reaction. If the attacker is in the monster's facing, they may spend 1 survival. Yeah, let's go our black sword chick, I guess. Now we'll go with the devastating chick. I think, yeah, she's already maxed Find the Castle, her. I think the only person who needs it is not in this showdown. But yeah, it's a good call out. The sooner you can level that up, the better. Yeah, let's go her. We've got the devastating sword, so we'll swing twice with the sword. That 10 gets stolen. We could high roller, but we won't, so we'll just take this one. We're at 2+ to wound. We wound. We may spend 1 survival to flip all of our luck tokens. We don't have any luck tokens. He's now got -3 toughness tokens. He moves 3 spaces to the left without turning. To the left, to the left. I think the scout has got the club. I'm just going to pretend that I dash with the scout, and now we're going to surge and swing with the scout using the hammer. So we hit. That is a wound because of the -3 toughness tokens. Uh, 9. Yeah, the monster gains a flinch token, suffers knockback 3. You can't suffer knockback 3, but that's a devastating 1/2 from that. And there was no reaction to cancel, but there is a flinch token now that we can cancel that reaction. That sounds like a good reaction to cancel. So we'll surge with the chick with the spear. 2 hits, no 10s, which is glorious. So there's a failure. And this, we've got join array. Actually, we can cancel that reaction anyway. So failure. We roll a 10. We cancel that reaction. He steals that dice. This one, we roll a 10. He cancels that reaction. Oh, man. That was 2 devastating attacks that pest took. What a guy. So she surged. She's fine. All right, so let's get this guy close now. She'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is she a regalist? Tapeworm? She is. Fantastic. So she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. We want her to be the target of this attack, if it's at all possible. Okay, it is Hand of Destiny, a random survivor in range. Okay, it's anyone. Oh, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's the chick in red. So she's going to dash away, and he's not going to be able to get in range, I don't think. She doesn't have regalism. So she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fails, doesn't get in range, and that's it. So we'll go first with her. She'll move 1 to there. She'll swing with her spear. Oh, yeah, he still hasn't made an attack. 2 hits. Now this one we can actually critically fail on. If we roll a 1 or a 2, I think we can critically fail. We cancel this reflex, do we? No, we don't cancel that reflex. Because no one else is wounded. Alright, let's do this one. So that's a wound. We get a devastating 1, 2. This reflex is going to trigger, but we might be able to kill him before it triggers. Let's see. So we do the wound, 1, 2. So he's got 3 wounds remaining. This is on top of the deck. Yep, perfect. All right, so I'm going to surge with the chick in the blind who has the axe before this reaction triggers. 3 speed, don't roll any 10s. 7, 8, 5. The 8 is a perfect, but it doesn't matter because we're going to use this. 1, 2, we know the trap's not there. 3. This one turns into a critical, which is gain a permanent luck, and it gains a -1 damage token. Because it's savage, it does 2 wounds, 1, 2, and then I just need to wound one of these, and I've got Axe Mastery. So we roll a 5, we do a wound because he's got -3 toughness, and we would have wounded anyway, even without that. If the attacker is, yep, that's it, we kill him before that reaction triggers. Great work. So we did get a weapon proficiency point on Mon Mothma, because you do... No, you don't get proficiency points. Boo. It is easy when you know what the fight is about, right? So I walked in there with 3 survivors with High Roller. High Roller lets you steal these, and when you can critical, all of his critical reactions are amazing. But the only way you can critical is by having one of these dice. So by walking in with survivors that have that, gives you a big threat. You can actually get it during the fight when he steals dice from you. You have the option to try and get High Roller, but it can be really difficult to get. Sometimes you don't get it for ages, and so he just keeps smashing you that whole time. But if you do get a High Roller and they're the target, you just steal these little gambler faces, and then every time you critical, you smash him. Oh yeah, permanent luck. Locust. So yeah, it can be a really good fight for smashing through him, or it can take a really long time. And what he does when it starts taking longer is he keeps applying negative luck tokens. And when you have negative luck tokens, you have to worry about critical failures, which are awful. He's got a reaction which is one of the best reactions in the entire game. I do make it easy. Look at this. I'm going to put this up on screen. Have a read of this. This is my favorite thing ever. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? I mean, I don't know. I love it. I think this guy's so fun. He just does so many cool things. But yeah, maybe I know other people haven't enjoyed the fight as much as I have. So you need to take guitars against this guy to cancel reactions. That is a straight up reality. Must do. Must cancel. That's cool. Well, Gambler goes down, and we move into the next lantern here. And you also have things like Devastating, right? Devastating makes the fight a lot quicker. You know, I had 2 things effectively with Devastating. This chick, when she does a Savage with that, it's 2 wounds. When this chick wounds, it's 2 wounds. So, you know, we do 2 surges, and that's 10 wounds between them. The guy's only got 20 wounds, so the Black Sword wounds on a 2+. Everything wounds on a 2+. I didn't even crit with Wrath. We would have done 4 automatic wounds with Wrath. So yeah, it's a cool fight. We complete the showdown. We don't get anything except for Lumi and stuff. We return and advance the year. And on the timeline, we have Creeping Longing. So we'll do that. I don't think we need to do too many other things this lantern year. Let's do this. And then we're going to go face off against a level 2 Screaming God, I think. So we'll do this one, Jousting, and this one, A Stranger in the Dark. I think we'll do Jousting, and we'll just do 2 of our newbies. So we'll roll 2 dice. We want to roll the same here. Yeah, Orange Boy. Things are going well. I've also got the Forge Priest Hammer, which you can't see there. We've got a Black Sword. We've got Wrath. We've got a Chef's Carver. We've got the Greatest Gax, and an Atomic Lance. Let's do Jousting. So 2 of our newbies. An 8 and a 7, damn. So they're 1 difference. A well-met challenge. The loser gains a strength token if they depart. They won't be departing. Let's do Creeping Along. Actually, let's do the most important roll. Let's see if that chick dies from Irradiated. Was a 5, so she doesn't die, but she doesn't get +1 strength. Thanks to nullifying antibodies, she doesn't die. All right. Well, Creeping Longing. Orange Boy, what's even scarier is the survival of the fittest population currently sits at 38. 38 of the best. So here is our Creeping Longing. We nominate a survivor. It's one of our nuffies. They roll a 6, which is gain a permanent movement and the possessed impairment. So one of our nuffies has gained a permanent movement. I don't think I'll worry about that. We had Creeping Longing, 1d5. It's coming back in 5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the year of the Red Witches. When Seer comes down to give us a smack. So, with our stuff, we could do Matchmakers. We did get 3 Collective Cognition, so it would be another Grand Feast. We've got 11 Endeavours. So yeah, let's do 2 Matchmakers. We'll do Face Painting, we'll do Innovate. Let's do the Innovate first. So we've got a Bone. We've got an Organ. And we've got a Hide. So we're doing our Innovate. Lucid Dream. Partnership. Storytelling. Partnership's really good for collectivists. Lucid Dreams is probably the go. So we can gain 6 Hunt XP. So we'll take Lucid Dreams. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped for it. We'll see if we can get there. It's going to be a huge challenge. I'm pretty jazzed either way. So you have a good one too. Okay, so we add Lucid Dreams. Done. I need to archive the gambler's location and add the gaming gazebo. Haven't even got a blacksmith yet. These are the knowledge cards at the forum. Unyielding's nice. Okay, so we've got lucid dreams. I'm going to spend 4 Lumi to give our saviour. This is so cool from me. I'm so happy with this. Survivalism. Bug is a survivalist. Bug is going to spend 6 Hunt XP. She gains a Lumi. To use lucid dreams to draw the top card of the settlement's innovation deck and gain it. So we'll shuffle the deck. And we flip storytelling. We add the storytelling consequences to the deck as well. Records. We've got Supreme Cuisine already. All right. So we've just added storytelling for free effectively. And that chick is not going to depart. So she's going to use that next Lantern Year. And she's going to hit 14 on the Survivalist Hunt XP. Because, yeah, so if you reach 12 Hunt XP and have never departed the settlement, proceed to the Divergent rank of this book. So she can become Divergent, and she's going to gain Shadow Caesar. And that's nothing special, but it just means you can force people to depart that didn't want to depart, or that can't depart because of the thing. So good. Okay, so yeah, we're doing face painting and we're doing matchmakering. So the face painting roll is a 9, so we get +2. So these are +2 to the roll. So again, we'll do 2 babies. That's a 2 and a 5, so we get a level 2 baby, which is a 4. We'll go Sellas and Hoo Grub. We gain a strength. And what was the name for this one? We've got, what did I miss? Did I miss any names? Love Bug. Herbie. That'll be a man. Herbie flips a random knowledge, and it is Deadism. Good on you, Herberino. Herbie rolls a 6 on Deadism. I think that's just Death Poet. Gains a Lumi. Gains Death Poet. And he changes his name. He gets 2 Lumi. Fantastic. So he goes to 3 Lumi. And we'll change him to Herbie. Fantastic. Good on you, Herbs. And, oh, he's got Bright Knives, but we'll flip a character card for him. Where are my character cards? Here. The Love Bug gets the sword. And how many matchmakers have I got? 1, 2. Okay, so second baby roll is a 7 and a 4. So the 4 becomes a 6, which is inherit a knowledge from your parents. So I think we'll inherit 8 eyes from this one. Fleshy, hoo-hoo. We haven't done glowworm. Fantastic. Glowworm it is. If I flip the red survivor, then we should actually make it glow. Okay, so we'll take 8 eyes as a knowledge. We'll spend 2 Lumi to flip 2 cards here. And she can be a Marrowist. Perfect. Perfect. A Marrowist 8 Eyes Scout. Glowworm. She gains a Lumi and she rolls a Lantern 10. She gains a speed. That's awesome. Our settlement's population has reached 40. That is the cap. That is what I wanted to get to. Oh, what was her character card? She flips the Marrow Hunger. Fantastic. How very appropriate. What did it say she got? She got the tough. No. She can have the Marrow Hunger. Cool. So we're going to fight a level 2 Screaming God. That's going to be tonight. So get ready for that. Now, I really have enough to damage that guy, but it's important that I go with the things that I'm trying to achieve. So Lousy, we want to get Club Mastery. Okay, we'll do a Nightmare training with Lousy right now to go Club 1, 2, 3. Locust, leveling up Lanternism is fine. We'll take Locust out. Actually, we want to take out Join Array people. Yes. So we're definitely going to take out the Prodigy. So when they come back, we're going to get the shield, the special shield. Do we take out Moni Mothma? Yeah, we'll take her out. So she's got the irradiated spear. And let's take out Mozzie. And then do we take out... Do we go Nat? No, she doesn't have level up Freeform Dancer. Who's our other person that we need to take out? Hoo Hoo Grub? Yeah, Hoo Hoo's pretty good. Osteophage, Stoneheart, the red. Yeah, let's go Hoo Hoo. Okay, let's see if we can try and level up Club Mastery maybe this Lantern year. So we've spent 3 survival and our 1 endeavor. This will be us. So we've got 2 cracks at this year. So first Club Mastery roll is an 8, so we get it on the first swing. Then we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. Looking for an 8 again. It's a 1, so spend a survival or die. So we'll go again. 1, 2, 3. That's a 2, spend a survival. It's a 5, spend a survival. That's a 10, gain a strength or an accuracy. We'll take a strength. All right, so we've still got 1, 2. So we've still got 3 cracks at it. We've got pretty deep pools, so it could happen. Have we used Butchery here, actually? Nope, so we'll do a Butchery. So we're going to need to kill an organ, and then we're going to go again. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Dano. So we can do this, as long as we don't roll a 10 or a 1. Strength. Okay, so that's it. So we can't do that this Lantern year. So I think we probably go Shrine and Face Painting. So the Face Painting roll works. The Shrine roll works. Fantastic. And that will be for tonight. So if we got the survivors going out, 6. Okay, so who am I not taking out? So we definitely want to take Mozzie out to level up Grand Weapon. Mon Mothma because she's got the Devastating and the Luck. The Prodigy wants to go out just so we can get the Hunt XP. Oh, yeah. I've got to remember that I've actually got... I can mentor. I'm going to mentor that guy last Lantern year. I'm going to spend 2 Hunt XP to level him last year. 2 Lumi. The reason I'm going to do that is because it lets me do this. I can get this for free, and I get to choose whichever one I want. I'll choose the shield. Gain 3 Lumi. So I'm just going to actually need to spend some Lumi on some of my Nuffy survivors. Some of them have got a lot of Lumi down here. Yeah, so Wise Mothman can spend 2. Yeah, Centipede will spend all of her Lumi to level him up and to let us flip 2. Perfect. So we gain the Visionary Shield rare gear. I've never gotten this. Another wonderful thing that I've never experienced in this game about to happen. It's pretty special when you can play a game for 25 campaigns and I don't know how many hours and still discover stuff that you've never seen and play with things that have never happened. That's one of the most special things about the game. So this shield is somewhere. Where is it? Visionary Shield. Here it is. It's pretty cool. Deflect 3, which turns into Deflect 5 on this guy. Oh, Baba Ganoush, it's been an incredible playthrough. Not because of my skill, but because of the cool stuff that's happened. Locust, Red Fist would be good. Do we need to go out with Hoo Hoo? I do want to level up Scythe. I think probably Hoo Hoo could stay at home. Yeah. Okay, Locust is a Lanternist with High Roller, Red Fist, and Anxiety. So let's go... Okay, Mon Mothma we know is wearing this. That's fine. Scarab the Prodigy. We want to get Pack Leader leveled up, which is cool. And this guy we want to put in a shield now. So what's the best setup for him? That shield's nuts too, by the way. Mozzie is a Regalist with Osteophage and Joint Array, Hemophobia, Crabmaster. Going for Grand Weapon. Okay, so that's her layout, no problems. Scarab, Mon Mothma, yep. So Locust is a Spear spec. So maybe we put Locust here. Hang on, is one of these an Osteophage? Not you. Are you an Osteophage? You are not. The Scout is an Osteophage. Joint Array, yes. Alright, well... That's good. Mozzie has no speed buffs. Gains +1 accuracy and strength with swords. But still only 1 speed. So I might be better off putting this elsewhere. The question is, can I get a luck bonus from somewhere else? Yeah, so this might be a better option over here. Because that's going to provide a little bit more protection. So how do we feel about that? And who's that on? You're an Axe Master, aren't you? Yeah, okay. So if instead of this dried acanthus, we went with the shield. And this round leather shield we replaced with the pickaxe. Because he's already got hemophobia, doesn't he? No, he's got distichophobia. Okay, we'll replace that with the sickle. So that's all working. And I think that might be better. So let's replace this and call this leather gax visionary. Visionary. Leather cuirass. Gonna grab the visionary shield. This is interesting. All right, well, I'm going to head off. I'm going to just muck around with this for probably the next hour. and then I'll be back tonight playing the next mission, which will be a level 2 Screaming God. Could even be a level 3 Screaming God, actually, but we will see. I'll catch you all then. Have a fantastic